try to hook up with Olympians.
And with that, we will start the stream.
So I presume everyone is ready?
Yep.
As ready as I'm going to be.
Yes, sir.
So everyone did their levels up, correct? After the last session. Cool.
Yeah.
You.
Alright.
I think I still have to finish up a few things with my spells, but yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So, the Xanathal's tower has come to a close, and now you guys are into the next episode. But first, you gotta make your way back where you guys left off. Y'all got, well, a couple of you got a little beat up, but you absolutely fucked up the others. And where we left off, everyone was making their way back up to the castle. I believe you ported up along with your prisoner.
Yes, sir.
And Bastion, did you go with him, if I remember correctly?
Yes, I crawled through.
Yeah. And the other two transported upon Murderface.
Correct.
Alright, so when you guys fly away back up to the castle, the two on the wyvern, by the time you guys kind of break over the clouds and fly over the castle, you see that there is a big scramble of ogres running around all over the place, and you see Blagathus ordering around some of the ogres, and he spots the portal being opened, and Yi, Bastion, and their friend walking out, and then he sees you two flying down. He sees all of you show up, and then, without wasting a breath, he looks over to Yi as the other two are landing and goes, "We saw warning signs of them before they arrived. We managed to repel most of them, but then they fled. I presume that was your doing." To you, Yi.
Off to a great start.
Off to a fucking great start. Patrick. Keegan.
Keegan, smack Patrick.
Patrick smack Keegan.
And can you hear us now?
Yes.
I think the internet cut out.
Yeah, his internet just completely cut out right as you said. Blagathus said.
He just turned to you guys and basically said that the enemies, they held him off, the enemies ended up fleeing, and he assumed that it was because of you.
I'm just gonna hold up the black dragon head I had my Bulgura rip off.
I forgot you fucking did that.
Can you even pick that
I
up?
was about to say, I don't think you can carry it.
Bastion.
I was about to say Bastion probably can carry it.
So you're saying I shoved a head through a hole your size and
Yeah.
then crawled through behind it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or we could say you crawl through it and pulled the head with you.
That sounds more comical. Let's do it that way.
But yes,
When everyone gets through, the fucking head gets stuck and he has to fucking rip open the portal.
I'll
Fine,
gesture to
something to
Bastion
stand
to
behind.
display the head to our giant friend.
It's okay. With the explosion of the portal, his head went flying right in front of Blanketh's feet. And he goes, I only saw a blue dragon. There were more than just one dragon.
Exactly two. The blue ran away.
Seems they really want you dead.
We do have a tendency to mess up their plans.
And that blue dragon is a coward.
Oh, fucking Will. Look at that voice changer. Scared the shit out of me.
Hell yeah.
What did you say? I was caught off guard by the voice.
That blue dragon is a coward.
He nods and goes, Indeed he is. Well, at any case, I have a lot I need to do. Are we going to make way back to Waterdeep?
Yes, sir.
He
By the
nods
way,
and goes,
Iggy, why was your Bulgura in the village rooting through houses?
Had him helping out, picking up some groceries.
As you're saying this, the prisoner behind you, whom of which is very familiar to the other two.
To be fair, he does have a bag on his head.
You put a bag on his head?
I did put a bag on his head and had him tied up.
Alright.
Not gagged, but he does have a bag on his head.
He doesn't say anything. In fact, he kind of shrinks a little, hoping he's not noticed.
But yeah, which part of it was an issue there, Urisk?
I never said it was an issue. I was just curious what he was looking for.
Yeah, he found a little girl trapped in some rubble, let her go, and then I had him pick up this guy.
Hey, who the fuck is this prick?
Oh, just a friendly elf cultist.
One of the ones that I forgot to mention, the maze at the end of the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Silence from the bagged cultist.
Punch tax.
So you fucking deck him. He goes, fuck. And then he finally speaks up. Look, if something else happened, I swear, I did not know. I just left after you all went to the tower. That was it. Me and my mate left, and then in the confusion of the attack, I don't know where he went, and now I'm here.
Unfortunately for you, I need somebody's assistance, and you're the perfect guy to help me out with something later tonight.
He clears his throat very shakily and goes, If I help you, will you let me go?
Sure! Assuming you live it, sure!
Well, you could do something really fucked up to him, ain't ya?
Define fucked up.
Like, fucked up even for you.
No, it's 100% up my alley.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
having like
Standard, probably.
I'd be like having a bunch of extra hands. Walk off.
um, as Ragnar begins to walk off, your friendly neighborhood ogre man walks over to you guys, and he's
Ben, you're okay.
he's munching on a leg and goes, "Oh, yeah, friends. I see you all made it out alive.
Oh, he
Hey,
fucked him
Ben.
up proper.
That's what I like to hear." As he takes another bite out of a leg. No, you get past all the purple. These cultists are quite tasty. Anyways, I'm gonna move over some more of my mate's corpses. I'll see you all later.
Have a good one, Ben.
Oh, big man, how you doing?
Hmm?
Blackfist. Blackfist.
Oh, he fucked off.
Oh, he fucked off already.
Yeah.
Okay. Disregard then.
But yes, Ben goes back over to start moving corpses around. So with that said, Blackfist, it'll take about an hour before the castle actually starts moving. From up where you guys are, you can see the village burning out slowly. You can't see any real occupants down there anymore. But even through the clouds, it'd be a bit difficult to spot anyways.
The village wouldn't be on fire anymore. I spent a while putting it out.
That is true. I forgot. You did do that. So, mostly just embers and smokes remain at that point. But seeing people, at least spotting them up there, you still don't really see any movement. So, that said, I move everyone over to the big map. Damn it. Ah, God, I had to lock that. Thanks, Astral. They updated the search function in here in Astral, apparently, which excites me because it was absolutely dog shit.
But the question is it better?
I don't know. I have not tried it. Alright, logging back in.
Keegan, what'd you just javelin?
Nothing. I was just rolling to see what I rolled for the day. A 6.
I also rolled 6.
It's like, Keegan, what did you just javelin? Oh, you know, black this.
Ben.
Just yeeted one off the castle, see what happened.
Dakota, you should try the search function in Fantasy Grounds.
Why?
Because it's something different that you haven't tried yet.
I guess that is true. Alright. I'm back up. Let me move everyone onto this here. Alright. I'll just add the party. Hit all hide spray. Goodbye spray. Alright.
But we like to break.
Yeah, well, Sabre doesn't like you, so.
He doesn't.
So at this point,
loves me.
so it was early in the morning, and by the time the fighting is done and all of you ran around and assisted, well, a couple of you assisted the town briefly. The tower, or the castle, will get prepped and ready to move, and by the time you guys leave, it's about noon in this day, so. That said, that means you guys are gonna have another, what was it, like 5-6 days to get back to Waterdeep. So, with that said, we'll go ahead. If there is one thing you want to do the entire trip, you can go ahead and tell me now.
I'm going to begin on my arts and crafts project.
I was about to say, pretty sure you know what I'm going to be doing, at least for one night.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What were you trying to make again, Bart?
Full set of stupid barbarian dragon bow and armor.
Pop. And this will be black. I don't know if Ragnar cares, but since it's Black Dragon, the scales and stuff will be black. If you use any scales, I don't know if you just want
for the half skirt at least.
Okay.
Unless I think of something else.
Yeah, it works. Risk.
I want to make the black dragon scale cloak and then work on refining my necklace.
Okay. Alright, and the two in the same room. Well, I know what you are doing, Patrick, but I will say that will only take a single night. What else do you want to do the rest of the trip?
After that, it's just depending on the results of that may change, but essentially I was just going to work on the enhancing hugger.
Now, my question to you, Patrick, on your shenanigans. Are you going to do it in the Wizard's Tower part of the castle?
Yes, but I was going to gather everybody just in case shit went wrong.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. And then, Keegan, anything special for you this trip?
Nah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get the first night rolls out of the way for the two making shit, so survival. I'll just say Urisk is pretty distracted the first night, doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Shit, I guess Ragnar too. Man, fuck you, Yee.
I've done nothing wrong.
Both of you will get your projects started, but you guys will get asked to visit the Wizard's Tower during your trip, and I can only presume afterwards Ragnar decided to get drunk instead of work on our project. And I don't know.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Risk as well.
All right. But with that said, you will summon everyone to the tower, and when you guys get up there, there's also the prisoner. I presume you brought him to Patrick.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You brought the prisoner with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, everyone's gathered up at the Wizard's Tower.
Also, to be fair, by first night, I do mean like later in the evening, so we could have napped after the battle and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, let's see.
It's like we finished at like what, probably like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yes, it's basically just afternoon when the castle got to moving.
So yeah, I was planning on doing this like 8 p.m. ish.
So you can get a long rest.
100%. I'm 4 HP, no spells.
Everyone give yourself a long rest then. So it'll be in the middle of the night when this goes down.
I would have given them a little bit of warning beforehand, but just I might need you guys later tonight, right before bedtime. Finger guns.
For what exactly?
The prisoner experiment, just in case something goes horribly wrong. It shouldn't, but just in case.
I had to slay some fucking abomination because you fucking owe me.
No, 100%. That's fair. But my demon wand wants a host.
So you're gonna let your demon thing into him?
Yeah, I want to know what happens.
I'll just eat you.
Is the prisoner in the presence of this?
No, this is just me letting Ragnar know, like,
Okay,
at 1
okay.
o'clock.
Okay. Same would go for you, Rusk. I mean, basically,
Yeah,
you
pretty
do
much
the same conversation.
almost exact same conversation.
He'll go along with it. He's used to you by now.
Right. With no objections, after everyone's long rest, nighttime will come. And in the middle of the night up in the Wizard's Tower, which is illuminated by all the lanterns atop, everyone is gathered around, including the prisoner.
Alright, I'm gonna tap my wand and I'll be like, alright, so what exactly do you want me to do? You want me to, like, stab you with him, or...
He goes, yes.
Any particular body part you're aiming for?
Whichever will do.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna stab him in the stomach with the wand.
Shit, dude. Just like that?
Just
So-
like that.
Do you have the prisoner detained in any way, or is he just kind of standing there restrained?
It's
with
still, like, roped up. I'll take the bag off his head so he can look around.
He's like, why are we all here today?
Oh, just so I could do this, and I'm gonna wave at him and I'm gonna stab him in the stomach.
Strength, sir.
Ooh, my best skill. -1.
Beautiful.
Stab yourself.
It's restrained. Do I have advantage?
I don't. You know what? I will give you a chance. Odds, you take the nat 1. Even, I'll give you the 15.
Alright, I like this.
Yeah. So
You may like it, but the universe does not like you.
Dude,
When you-
I'm going so badly right now.
you walk up, and in your prideful moments, getting ready to abuse a prisoner that's completely bound, you go in for the stab, which he sees coming and just very slightly moves to the side, causing you to trip past him, fall, and you land on the wand.
Whoops.
And to which the wand berates you partially for that.
Oh, I assume we're berating him as well. I mean, come on.
Please, by all means. Everyone's laughing at you. The prisoner isn't. He's rightfully freaked the fuck out since he knows what's about to happen.
This is your fault! And I'm gonna jump on him,
Okay.
and I'm like hold it like I'm kind of like hanging off his shoulders. I'm gonna stab him from the back into the neck, like just so I can't miss, like I'm hanging on him.
You will hit, but give me another strength check.
Hanging on him, holding right there.
There will be no advantage on this, but you will hit regardless of what you roll. So,
Whoa.
so you will stab. You're going for the back of the neck, right?
I'm going like front of the neck. I'm like hugging him around, and I was like
Oh,
aiming
gotcha.
like
So you'll stab him into his throat, to which he will begin coughing and choking up on the wand now stabbed into him. Are you going to remain on top of him?
no, I'm gonna let him go. I'm just gonna kind of take a position with a notepad to figure out what's gonna happen.
So, with the wand stuck in his throat, and he begins to cough violently, you notice the blood trickling down from his throat kind of stops flowing down. It begins to flow back up into the wand itself. All of you see that his skin begins to almost slowly appear to kind of rot away, and all the blood inside of his body is beginning to get sucked out into the wand. The wand begins to glow a very brilliant and vibrant crimson. And after this goes on for about 30 seconds, and his body's almost completely wilted away, the wand goes from this brilliant crimson slowly turning into this dark and black color. And then as the elf is at this point completely dead, you hear the bones beginning to kind of snap as well, and he falls out of the restraints since he's basically just a husk at this point. And the skin, the bones, everything goes into the wand, and then the wand begins to glow this purple hue around it. So basically a black center, and the purple hue begins to glow this bright aura, and the wand begins to crack. And as it begins to crack open, the magically inclined boys, there's obviously a lot of magic going on around here, but now it's 20 times stronger. Yee Yee, in your head, you hear laughing. No one else hears that.
Ha! Ha 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 ha!
And then as the wand fully breaks and shatters, this purple explosion kind of erupts the whole room. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I actually have a +6 in this.
Kidding.
Okay, looks like I need to log back in. Yep.
The only thing better for me is a charisma save.
Needless to say, when this explosion happens, you stay on your feet. It's like nothing even happened to you. You just keep watching. Same with you, Ragnar. The explosion happens, and you both just kind of keep standing there as the force hits you, but nothing really happens. You just kind of shrug it off. Bastion and Yee, both of you get blasted back, taking 1 force damage. And then as this purple and black mist in the room, it fills it up, obscuring the vision of everyone. At the center of the room where the wand exploded, all of you see this kind of figure being formed in front of your eyes. When the mist clears up, this figure is now beginning to take an actual shape. You see this kind of this black and purple, almost goo-like substance forming it up, and upon closer inspection, it appears to be a blood of some kind. It has that same kind of consistency. As it's kind of forming up, all of you see wings on the back of it kind of sprout. You can hear it kind of cracking, this being cracking and creaking as it takes shape. Just out of curiosity, is anyone going to do anything at this point?
I'll tap on Big Evil, be like, "Hey, what the fuck am I watching?"
He goes, "You're watching some kind of summoning ritual. Although I don't think this is an abyssal creature."
I'm just gonna kind of speak up and go, "So hey, Dracon buddy, you doing okay over there?"
He, as you say that, you see his head begin to form, and it's almost like a snout similar to that of a kobold. You see his teeth, his sharp teeth kind of forming over, and he begins to look towards you. And the skull at this point, I'd say, looks almost like a dragonborn in a way. However, it has a much more kind of the hunched legs, and its arms are much more lengthy than a normal dragonborn. You see horns beginning to form. They kind of point downwards to the ground, and the wings are also starting to take more of a shape. When you walk up to it, it looks over to you, Yi, without saying a word, and it begins to try to walk a little closer to you.
I'll just kind of stand and wave
um, the being in front of you begins to solidify more, and you begin to see scales take shape. You begin to see large claws, almost talon-like, on its feet and at the end of its hands. And on its skull, it begins to take shape almost more like a dragon's head. And adorned on its head in almost like a hairstyle manner are these tendrils that almost look like dreadlocks. And as it begins to take shape, the color begins to turn into a much more kind of black color. And as its wings kind of spread out, you see the wings also a bit black, but the membrane between the wings is like a kind of a lighter gray color. And as he begins to fully take shape, he looks to you, Yi, and he breathes in a deep breath. It's been long since I've been a part of this world, the mortal plane.
Welcome back to the mortal plane. We're chilling, right?
Welcome back to the physical world.
And with that said, when he completely takes form and all of the kind of goo and blood and whatnot effectively disappear off of him, let me grab his token just so you get an idea.
Boy, he has a token.
He does have a token. Although...
That means he's going to be our friend.
Yes. Because nothing with a token ever hurts us.
Absolutely. And... Come on, Astro. Come on, Astro. Give it to me.
I've worked for so many years towards this.
Nah. Well, just a year and a half, I think. I honestly don't know how long it's been.
It was like midway through the campaign, too, because it was only after I really got the wand. Maybe like once.
Although that is true, yeah. There we
I did
go.
with the lizard man people.
So, in front of you, as this shape takes full form, he kneels down in front of you, Yi, putting his long arm kind of across his chest into a clenched fist, and he goes, "You have summoned me. You, Yi, are my master."
Cool. Can I ask specifically what you are?
He looks up to you and he goes, "First, in a vein of trust, allow me to finish this ritual."
Okay.
And with that, he'll take his long claw and he'll kind of stab himself near the throat, cut into it. And then he'll take his blood and then he's going to reach out and grab you and pull you closer.
Mm-hmm.
How he's effectively going, I don't know how your robe is. He's either going to unclip it, move it, or whatever, exposing your chest. And then he's going to dig his nail into your chest and begin scratching something into your body.
Ow. Okay. Writing.
Yeah, con save if you're going to let this happen.
Yeah, I'll just let it happen.
Crap.
As long as it doesn't feel like he's digging too deep into me, yeah, fine. God.
Good job.
Unfortunately, you're going to be screaming and crying like a little bitch. But he has such a strong grasp on you, you're not going anywhere even if you wanted to. Everyone else in the room, You see Yi squirming, crying. He, at this point, involuntarily is shouting, "Stop!" Is anyone going to do anything about this?
Oi, Scalicant, you good?
Maybe, no, yes, no, maybe, ha, ha.
Maybe you should have given us a safe word before we started this shit.
Actually, you can tell he's fine. The wounds aren't cutting in too deep.
He gave me a thumbs up. That means I'm assuming he's just gonna chill. He's golem mode.
Okay. Well, let's see anyone else wants to intervene. This will finish up. So,
I'm cautiously watching.
I was just checking to see if I had the silence spell.
That's just rude.
wait,
Understand?
what did you say you were checking?
I was checking to see if I had the silence spell.
I like that one. Good one. Okay. So, he's gonna finish up Yi. And when he steps back, just before he fully walks away, he brings his claws down and slashes 3 marks across the symbol he scrawled into your chest. After all of this, you'll take only 7 points of damage, so good job, Trooper. And Yi, when you look down onto what he scrawled into your chest, you recognize it immediately. That is the symbol he scrawled into your chest. And then once that's done, he will once again breathe in deep. The ritual is now complete. And then he'll drop back down onto a knee, saluting you once more, and goes, "My true name is Khan, and I am at your service."
Would you like a cup of
Perfect.
tea?
So, what exactly are you? Apparently you're, with Null.
He does. He nods, looks up, and goes, "I work for No. And long since ago, once you first cast the ritual spell, he summoned me. He sensed your power and the influence you will have in the time to come. Noel shares no love for Tiamat, and I am here to assist in defeating her in return for another deal Noel has for you.
Oh? What's that?
Prove your worth, and I will tell it to you.
Okay, how would you like me to prove my worth?
Defeat Tiamat.
I mean, easier said than done, but sure, was the plan anyways.
There is another reason I've come here. I and Noel are aware of your deal with the bitch from the Hell Realm.
Yeah, kind of an angry lady.
I am here to
Real
break that deal and lend you the power so you may achieve your goal.
Oh, so I don't need our deal with her.
He shakes his head no and goes, "No, you do not."
Oh, perfect. That assassination was going to be expensive.
He stands up now and he goes, "While my name is Khan, I am what is known as a Black Abishai." And yes, with that said, he is a Black Abishai with red Abishai stats.
Oh. Hold on. Would Yini know what that is?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure I know what that is. I definitely know white Abishais. I think blacks are above that, then red above that.
I believe that is how it goes, yes.
Nice!
Um,
I'm just gonna kind of nod at him.
and just so you know, here is how his name is spelled. So,
I'm just gonna save that for later and put it back in my notes.
um, and he continues. From here on, I am under your complete control until you perish, or other circumstances leading to my separation from you. I bound to you your will and soul. If I am defeated, I will not truly die, and I will be summoned at your side once again after some time.
Well, that's very convenient, but hopefully will prevent you from being defeated. Sure, that can't feel too good.
He shakes his head and goes, "How I feel matters little."
Fair enough, I'll keep that in mind.
And then he looks over to everyone else in the room and he speaks. And these are the ones you traveled with.
Yeah, they're my friends, very close. Been together a long time now, shared a lot of blood and tears. They helped me bring you into this world.
He doesn't really make any gestures for everyone, but he just simply goes, "You have my thanks for keeping my master alive."
I'll offer him a cup of tea.
I'm just mugging him.
He will grab said cup of tea, and he will gulp it down in one swig. And with that, he will look back to you, Yi, and he'll say once more, "However you wish for my assistance, I will always be at your side. And you need not worry. I can make myself blend in."
Okay, that was my first concern. But yeah, if you can blend in, perfect.
He he goes, "I cannot transform into another form. However, I can encase myself with my armor, and most won't be able to tell what I am."
Yeah, that's fine. Also, if you're walking with us, usually we get a bit more leniency because, you know, Bastion running around sounding like this, like demons from hell, anyways.
Not always.
Alright, so Patrick, through divine intervention, instead of summoning a demon, you've been given a fiend. And I believe these fiends are considered devils, the Abishais are.
Yeah, they are considered devils, but they're draconic devils specifically. They're not
Yes.
from the hells, they're from the draconic afterlife.
Yeah, so Khan, in particular, is under the service of Null. Most Abishais work for Tiamat, this one is different. And as an extension, Null has placed him under your complete control.
Dope.
Is
I haven't
Noel
heard.
interested-
Go ahead, Will.
Is Noel interested in picking up my deal with Serial Lady as well, or just Yee's?
That is of my master's opinion.
I mean, if you're willing to help him as well, I mean, that'd be helpful. I was going to ask about it.
Then yes, I can assist.
Cool. What I know what we needed to do for Zarya. What would we need to do for you to get the ritual underway if we were to attempt it?
He looks to you and goes, "When you attempt the ritual, I will be there to lend my power. You need only worry about your preparations."
Okay, and then out of character, remembering the preparations, it was just a very powerful creature soul.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, did you take the Black Dragon Soul?
I did not, because I didn't have a 6th level spell slot.
Okay.
I meant to, but I used Disintegration on the blue dragon.
So, okay.
But I figure I'll have another chance to fight a dragon.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah. And it was that. And also the price component of it.
What was the price component again?
Fuck, okay, let me go back, try to find this shit. I don't know which notepad I put it on.
Yeah, see, I just don't have access to my notepad.
Will, do you by chance remember?
I've got my notes. Intelligence 16, 7th
Mhm.
level spells, Ritual of Dread. Serial Lady gave us the ritual. Need a phylacterum, lifts first circle, standing center, blood, soul of strongest creature you can defeat, kill the creature, crush up gilded skull, precious stones, fill vial with blood, poured over gold diamonds, which I think is the kind of makeshift soul cage. Then kill yourself,
Mhm.
bleed over the phylacterum.
Copy and paste that
So you said
into...
diamonds, right? So we just need a few diamonds.
Yeah. Copy and paste that into the D&D quick reference, just so I don't have to...
And I'm assuming
Keep
that
searching.
for like diamond fragments me and Bart found in the hourglass.
Yeah.
I don't have very many notes, but I've got those.
Oh, we already made the gilded skulls. We just needed precious stones. Fill vial with
I think
blood.
that's Gilded Skull or Precious Stones.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Precious Stones was just part of the Gilded Skull. That was the whole package. But the vial with blood poured over the golden diamonds, that is its own thing. And I think it was... I don't know if I said specifically gold, but it's just diamonds.
Okay, so we just need some diamonds. That's easy.
I've got some diamonds.
Well, you don't just need that, you also need a soul.
Yeah, that's more difficult, but as far as material components,
We just need to pick what we want our phylacteries to be.
I already know what my phylactery is going to be. I need to go pick that up.
Oh god, what's your phylactery gonna be?
An hourglass.
How fucking quaint.
That way, if my body disappears, the hourglass can flip over, and when the sand hits it, I'm revived.
That is actually a pretty awesome idea.
Yeah. What was your phylactery gonna be? Well,
I don't think I've decided yet.
it can be just about anything. There are restrictions, but they're kind of more up to my discretion, so.
Isn't it mostly that it has to be worth a certain amount?
Yes and no. If it's something with a nice cool factor, I'm not too worried about the amount worth.
I've been told that some people's ideas was also like gold coins and then just throw the coin into a giant mound of a treasury room.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had considered using a ball bearing.
But you, I guess, still have some time to think about it.
Actually, I think I'm going to use Chadwick's strong hands.
Do you have the strong pants?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Fair enough.
All right.
I do indeed.
So with that, I'll go ahead and move this so I don't forget. But the Black Abishai named Khan will basically always be at Yi Yi's hip now, unless Yi Yi tells him to go somewhere else.
Oh no, that's totally fine. I'm gonna like keep him around as much as possible to hold things I can't carry.
Wow. What a fucking Skyrim companion thing of you to do.
Oh, 100% he's Lydia.
He does not know what this Lydia is, but he hates it.
Hold on, we need to trade some things. I have 300 wheels of cheese.
Oh, wait, Zaddy, you can hold my dragon bones for me.
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. So, the rest of this night and the morning will come up, and you guys travel a little ways away from Xanathol's tower. With this next day, I presume you two making something. Go ahead and give me survivals, and Yi, what are you gonna do now?
I was gonna check if Bastion needed any help with his flight suit, if we were gonna do anything more with that at this point. And if not, I'm just gonna make some adjustments to Hugger, see how he's doing. And like maintain him, since I'm sure his flesh isn't feeling too good these days. It's been a while since I made him.
Yeah, Hugger. He looks when you walk up to him. His body kind of creaks and cracks in the flesh as he kind of lifts up a bit and going and looking at you. Roll insight.
Would we heal Hugger with necrotic or healing?
Definitely necrotic, but find something out here in a second. I now have proficiency in insight. Doesn't matter.
He seems to be hungry.
I'll toss him some dried meat for now, and then I'll wait, is there still any frozen corpses?
I don't remember if you guys thawed them all out, but
I didn't.
Then-
some of them.
then there would presumably still be frozen corpses.
Then I'll spend the next couple of days thawing out, just to end the general maintenance of Hugger. You know, maybe replacing a few of the arms with the corpses and then feeding him some meat from the corpses.
Fair enough. Bastion, anything?
I guess helping get that freaking bodies out of the underground ice cave.
All right. Sounds like a plan. No, we'll keep you occupied. Occupied for a couple days. I won't make you roll on any of it. It'll just take some time.
Who has the Wand of Fear? Because it was given to me, right?
Yes.
Whose equipment is it in? Like, what am I adding to my inventory?
It's just a wand of fear.
Okay.
That's it.
Because I'm assuming I'm removing the Wand of Winter from my inventory.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's gone.
So I'm just going to remove that, then add the Wand of Fear.
So give me another survival check for you two.
After this, I'm going to go do other things because obviously this is not working out, and I will come back to it later.
I was about to say, honestly, you get just a few of them kind of stitched together, but you're having a lot of problems. You had to start over multiple times. Ragna, with that roll, you finally started to get somewhere with it. Still have
Yeah,
a ways to go.
The black dragon bone is a little thicker than the fucking white, so she's adjusting.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me another survival check for you, Ragna and Urus. What are you doing now?
Oh, no.
I want to attune to that mask I've got.
Oh, okay. So, are you talking about the dragon mask?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Since it ups my AC by 4.
So you spend a little while attuning to it, and Ragna, you start to actually make progress on it. When you attune to it, you begin to quickly realize after studying it, the mask is fake.
Is it at all like
Bastion, Yi, both of you get done doing your shenanigans. Is there anything else you want to do for the rest of the trip?
We finish your flight suit?
No, we were still working on it, so we could just.
Flight suit experiments, then.
I always ask this, but what do you normally roll for your tinkering thing?
Just like sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Give it to me.
Just Yi. Both.
Just Yi.
Still haven't hit a double-digit number yet.
Dude,
6 above.
on that topic, that's like the third or fourth 12th you've gotten already.
Yeah, then with a +9, a +11, and a +6. We cry manly tears.
But Urus, you discovered the mask is fake. Are you going to bother telling anyone?
is it like a decent quality material, or is it just
Yes, it is actually a very good replica of it. So much so, it would count as a small amount of armor.
then no, I'm not going to tell anybody, I'll just keep it.
Okay. It just has no magical properties about it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do the rest of the trip?
I'm gonna go back to working on my necklace then. My Emanate Dead necklace.
What level were we at?
Not so much a level, but we had gotten to the point where it does reanimate the corpse, but they are not under my control.
Like here. Okay. Well, Arcana then. Cool. Ragna, once more. Yi once more, and Urus once more.
Be right back.
I'm not gonna fuck it up this time, Yi.
Apparently, moving to something Arcana based was the right.
Oh. I think your new dragon friend has helped us.
Plain enough, an actual give.
Nah, I blame it on your shadow decided to pitch in this time. And he's like, allow me, I know how to fly.
You do actually make some pretty great progress on it, Yi. So much so that if you wanted, you could give it another test flight. or you can keep trying to refine it.
We got a guy who can catch me this time.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's go.
Alright.
First, we work out the gliding kinks, and then we see if we can do like a light takeoff and then hover, where I could just kind of. My arm's fast enough.
Just fly.
I essentially have hollow bones.
You're just gonna hummingbird it.
Yes, 100%.
Very, very good. So are you gonna jump off one of the towers?
Yeah, I figure we'll get it fastened on, run up top, and then whichever way Yi and Can instructs me to take off is how I shall attempt off. Whether it's just a nice jump off, if I need to get a running start, whatever is deemed good.
Get a running start.
He said running start, so I'm gonna click my heels, run to the other side of the tower, run back, and jump off.
Alright, so Bastion jumps off and Khan looks see you. Yeah, and just goes, "Are you sure this is wise?"
He hasn't died yet. And worst case, I figure between the two of us, we should be able to save him if he'll die. And he's fallen from higher and not died.
Bastion attempting to operate your flight suit. I'm gonna need a dexterity check.
Hey, he's pretty good at those.
Hey.
You actually managed to catch air. And on top of that, it doesn't immediately tear. And you manage to glide down quicker than you should, but you managed to glide down just enough to where Khan and I don't know if he wants to bother actually trying to help.
It was essentially, if it looked like he was falling, I was just going to open a portal.
Okay. Khan will kind of just gently help you land. And yeah, Khan looks over you Yi, and goes, "Impressive work."
Ooh. Thank you. Thank you for assisting him. Still a little bit more to be done, but
We need to do a little bit better on lift.
we're getting there. We're going to give this man wings.
Okay. So Ragnar makes a lot of progress. Urisk, one more night. You get one more good roll in. And this will be the last roll for everyone. So, alright. Congrats, Urisk. You've upgraded it. You can test it if you want, but I'll go ahead and just say you can now actually control the creatures with the animate that spell.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Are you going to tinker on his flight suit?
Yeah, give me 1 second. It's just taking forever to load.
And I don't know if you back Bart, but go ahead and give me another survival check.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed. What
Nat
kind of,
20! Handing that one, but nat 20!
Alright, so here's what I'll say. You have absolutely perfected the opening and the retracting, like, kind of into Bastion's body. So Bastion will be able to wear it without any issues. No actual restrictions. And he'll be able to open it whenever he needs. You work on the lift some more. And upon another test, Bastion's descent is slowed much more. At this point, it's technically fully functioning, but you can refine it even more to slow the descent even further.
Oh, it works like as a gliding suit, but we could make it a bit less abrasive.
Yes. Like, he could effectively, of course it would still be gliding in a way, but instead of falling as quickly as he does, he would be able to fly, I'd say...
Longer hang time.
Yeah, longer hang time. And if done properly, if he was ever able to catch a good gust of wind, he'd be able to both increase his height, which also increases his longevity in the air.
So for
That
round
would
four,
that's
I'll-
basically what refining it would do.
All right. So if I ever see him, I can just run up below him and cast gust of wind up into the air.
Technically, yes, you could do that.
I was just gonna find a large fan for people to.
Yeah, perfect.
Ragnar, you made quite the amount of progress now, finally. What kind of armors can a barbarian wear, if any? Because
Well, when I say armor, I mean it has absolutely no armor value. It's purely aesthetic.
okay, that's what I wanted to ask.
Like, it's some straight off the cover of Heavy Metal magazine. There's going to be a lot of exposed flesh.
Alright, cool. Basically, Ragnar will get, if she gets one more good roll on it, she'll be done. But with that said, the following day, after all the traveling, you guys will arrive at Waterdeep once more. Blagathis will come down to everyone, gather you all up, and let you all know that you are now back in Waterdeep. So, do with that as you will.
So, where the fuck we going?
Should probably go turn the head in.
Yeah, that should probably be the first stop. Yi-Yi's in the restroom, but he would definitely agree.
Bastard. When he gets back in the room, slap him.
Will do.
And make sure his mic's unmuted so I can hear it.
This is a bit of a head.
Did you hear it?
I heard the no, but not the slap. I need you to hit him harder.
Okay.
Coming. There we go.
Mm.
He has been slappeted.
I still
Was I needed almost immediately after I left?
Not immediately. We have made it back to Waterdeep.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Basically, what you guys want to do, it's up to you now.
Walk up to the palace like big dicks.
Struggling to hold up your head.
Oh yeah, 100%. And by me, I mean the person who can hold it, either Bastion or Khan there.
I was about to say, so before you go down, Khan will look to you and go, "Do you wish for me to suit up?"
That would be preferable.
He kind of
Can you
nods.
look like me?
So basically what he do is he's gonna cast a spell and he's going to what's a good way to explain this? So basically imagine an Iron Man style suit up, right? Except so what?
That's a Jesus. But
Yes. So, but except it's not like fucking flying from the sky. Effectively, this purple and black kind of mist, and it's going to materialize basically on him, and the armor is going to kind of set into place, and covering his head will be basically a dragon-looking helmet. But his horns are exposed out of it, and also his kind of black dreadlock-like tendrils coming off his head are also encased in metal. And he's wearing a black and purple full set of steel armor. Well, maybe it's steel.
it looks like steel.
How big is this dude?
You got a mecha dragon?
Yeah, you basically got a fucking mecha dragon, dude.
But yes, how big?
Yeah, how big is this dude?
How big are you, Ragnar?
6'5".
He's peaking up at 7'2", I think, is what I gave him.
Damn, he's taller than me.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking big boy. And I will say his helmet. So basically, his armor, while it's the primary color is black, it has purple accents everywhere on it. And kind of similar to what y'all did with fucking Bastion's dragon helmet. It also has that kind of Mongolian style of armor with like the section pieces.
In that case, Bastion shall put his helmet on.
Very good.
That way now he has two tall-ass sentinels that follow him.
Absolutely. And adorning the actual dragon face, there are purple streaks coming from the eyes that make it look like tears. So, and with that, he looks to you muffled behind the armor, but also in a really weird way. It kind of booms his voice out even more. Goes, "I'm ready."
I can do that.
Thank you. It's like, you know, most of us don't care what people look like, but you might previously would have scared a few of the lesser intelligent people of the village, city.
He's still gonna scare some people. They'll live.
He just shrugs.
I can boom my voice too.
Also, when I said walk up to the palace like big dicks, God, between Bastion and him, this is massive big dick energy.
We can make another dragon helmet.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm almost as tall as he is. Just not as imposing.
But yeah, so walking up to the palace with the squad holding the dragon head.
Alright, so everyone will take their wyverns, I presume. Are you going to teleport down?
I'm gonna take the wyvern.
I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump.
I was hoping for it, man.
I'll
Not yet.
follow him on Giuseppe, just in case.
Got my new dragon wings. I gotta try them out, man. Of course, with the helmet on, so I streak through the sky like a meteor.
Hell yeah, brother.
That way, Wallace knows we have arrived.
I wait
So-
everybody.
The only thing Bastion needs to do is work on his landing, which he will get a wonderful chance to do. And so you, dear ye, will hop on your wyvern. Or did you say you're going to portal? Sorry.
No, I'm hopping on Giuseppe.
Okay. So you'll get up on Giuseppe, and your Abishai companion will also hop on Giuseppe, to which Giuseppe immediately is like, "Jeez, fuck," is basically what he'd be saying once he gets on. But I'm gonna roll for Giuseppe because he's gonna have to make a roll for this. Did I name one Giuseppe? I don't remember if I did. I did. Look at that. I'll just bring him in here. Oh, I didn't fucking put you guys in the map. There you go.
Oh, hey. Oh!
Welcome back to Waterdeep, everyone.
Find a nice landing strip next to the...
Yeah. It's like, oh god, welcome back to this fucking hellhole.
Can't wait to brag to Wallace that my deal with the demon's off. I can't remember if he was found out about it yet or not, but
He's gonna know it's not happening, and that should make
He didn't. No, I don't think he found out about it.
I mean, that's what I thought, but I didn't know.
I was pretty sure he hadn't. But you know, just in case he had, it's off, so we're fine.
Spray didn't snitch on him, so.
Okay, Giuseppe will manage. It'll take a lot out of him, but he will manage to fly you both down towards the palace.
I'll give him a good meal and good neck scratches when we land for job well done.
Fuckers
Alright.
huffing and puffing.
Yeah, fucking Giuseppe just lags behind all of you.
He's only ever used to flying you.
And you. Although this guy's still bigger than you, so
Bigger and in full plate armor.
and just dense in general.
I
I think they're technically considered large.
I assume he weighs probably like double what I weigh.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. So, Bastion, go ahead and give me some dexterity checks.
Alright.
Just give me one for the actual flight.
On the
Since-
flight down, because I'm stupid, when I get closer to the ground, I'm gonna try and do a loop in the air, like a little barrel roll.
Rocket
Now,
flying.
you mean turn yourself or kind of do a big loop? Like a backwards loop, like we...
First, I'm going to try and do a big loop. And then if that works, then I'm going to try and do a barrel roll.
750.
Alright, give me the first check. It'll be your flight down and the loop.
Oops.
So you jump down, you're kind of a little wobbly, but you get used to it, and then you kind of get comfortable. And then you're like, huh, okay. You're getting the feel for how to control it. So you go for a loop. As soon as you lift up, the wind catches the backside of your gliding wings and basically sucks you down. And you're now tumbling towards Waterdeep. So give me another dexterity check.
Here.
One more. Barely. You barely managed to catch the wind before plummeting into the buildings below you. However, due to your now low elevation, you're not going to be able to make it to the palace. You're going to have to land. You're going to make it about as far as you can to these buildings here. So
He landed much faster than me, right?
Since he decided to plummet, yes, he will land much faster than you.
If I can vaguely gauge where he was landing, I'll try to follow that path.
You will see him catch himself, so you will be able to follow Brown where he lands. As for you, Bastion, dexterity for your landing. So another dex check. Are you gonna aim for a building or a street or alleyway?
If I can get enough control, I was going to aim for a street. Bit easier to not destroy people's property.
You will go down towards the street, and unfortunately, you're not going to quite nail the landing. You're going to skid as you try to put your feet down and then begin to tumble and roll. You will knock into a few people, but eventually you'll stop rolling.
Whew! That was fast.
That was fast. Just go ahead and give me 8 force damage. I'm sorry, I max rolled that. And then, yeah.
If they have, say, a busted leg or something.
No, everyone's that you knocked into are being helped up, and they seem fine. And then Yi comes swooping down. Needless to say, by the way, people heard you coming from the streets.
I'm about to say, so they should have got out of the way.
And I was about to say, when
You're
you
welcome
do
for the
come
helmet.
tumbling, most people booked it from the street.
The helmet is a warning system. Okay?
And then Yi comes down, and you land next to Bastion, who's dusting himself off.
Back in the wings.
Alright, we'll work on your tricks later.
I thought I had it. It went so well the last time. I'll leave all my acrobatics.
I'm just gonna kind of look around, make sure there's no damage. Nothing we can get in trouble for.
Alright. How far away from the capital? Is that over there?
Well, not far. Yeah, it's right where Ragnar is, the C-75.
Guess I'll meet you over there. I'll just take off running.
And then I'll have just that peek at the last leg.
Yeah, as you're flying the rest of the way there, Khan will kind of lean over and go, "That helmet is a very interesting design."
Yeah, Ragna designed it. She put the holes in it specifically so it'd whistle. I think it's to intimidate people.
You hear a kind of gruttle laughter come from him and go, "Yes, it's perfect."
What, Tinka? And I heard you go splat. Did you eat shit?
I didn't see any in the street, but I may have.
I mean, I didn't mean literally, but that would still be pretty funny.
And arriving behind Bastion, Yi and Khan show up.
I think it went good, considering. I'll probably just save my theatrics for when I get better at my landing.
Oh no, keep it up.
That bad. considering you jumped off a flying castle.
It's definitely
Look pretty fast.
What'd you say, Will?
it's definitely amusing.
Thank you.
Are you wearing the dragon mask, by the way, Will?
No, I stowed that in my bag.
Okay, I'm just curious.
And you didn't warn anybody that's fake yet?
Nope.
Okay, making sure you didn't know. I thought I didn't know. Making sure.
So, everyone will dismount. That's on a wyvern. I assume you guys gonna head into the palace.
Yeah, hand off the wyvern to one of the guards who's probably used to our shit by now.
So, on that topic, you walk up to one of the palace guards that, of course, you spot and is very familiar with, and you walk up to him, and of course, he sees the usual suspects, but then he sees this creature clad in full plate armor, and as he's walking up, the plates kind of clink against each other, making that loud plate armor sound that everyone loves. And he's, decked head to toe. And you walk up to him, and he looks down to you, Yi.
Hiya!
Hi.
We need to see the queen.
He looks at everyone, then he looks back to Khan, whom, if he was making a face, you would not know. He looks back down to you. Yeah, alright. Give me a minute.
Yeah, he's one of the new friends. Lovely guy.
I don't care. And he starts walking off.
Hey, just I'd let you know just in case. That guy's scared. I'm assuming since Bastion jumped off, Khan's holding the dragon's head.
I'd say that's a fair assumption unless someone else wanted to take it.
I can take it from Khan after I have my graceful landing.
And you will take it from him, and he will relinquish it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do you play tic-tac-toe?
Yes, actually, I do.
Oh.
I was a well-renowned champion before I became what I am.
Oh. A champion.
Oh no, they've been made best friends now.
I ought to introduce you to one of my other friends. He likes to play games as well.
I look forward to it, he says as he looks back towards the entrance of the palace, and you see the guard walking back down. Alright, if you want, she can assemble everybody together so you can have the whole Council of Waterdeep there, or if it's nothing too important, if you didn't retrieve the mask or whatever, you can just see her. She's in the palace currently.
We'll see her, give her a quick heads up, let her brief the council, and if we're needed for a meeting later, we'll come back.
He nods and goes, "Yep, you know where it's at. Don't let me stop you."
Just gonna nod, start walking.
Everyone walks. You guys walk into the palace with all the nobles around you, all just kind of giving you all the usual looks, but now it's even more like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just big dick pimp walking.
Some fat dick energy going on.
Like, what are they gonna do? Stop us?
So you guys walk into the meeting room, to which you will see her already standing next to a couple people talking, and then when she sees you all walk in, she'll kind of nod at them, finish up their conversations, and they'll walk away, and then she'll start walking towards you, and she'll immediately notice the fucking hulking fucking wall of iron and steel just behind you, and goes, Oh, I see you brought a prisoner?
No, this is my friend Khan.
He just looks at her, doesn't say anything.
He's not too talkative.
Uh-huh.
English. No, too many languages get mixed up. The less questions, probably for the better for your sanity. But he's a good guy. Trust him with my life.
She goes, right, well, she walks over. As you can see that not that your efforts weren't in vain, but we decided to go ahead and replace the old table.
Eh.
Oh yeah, we did break a table. Oops.
I don't remember that.
I used mending to fix it.
You did fix it, yes, but she replaced it anyways.
But yeah, so we got a mask, killed the dragon.
Oh yeah, where do you want me to put this head?
Oh. She looks around. She'll wave over at some guards and they'll walk over and then she'll say, go ahead and, I suppose just take that back to the castle. And they'll nod and they'll take the head from you.
They make for great decorations.
Yes.
And helmets.
It is missing an eye, though. I kind of punched through its head.
All the better. That's for the story. So, I will compensate you all for killing this dragon, but first things first. On the topic of the table, I will let you know that Conrad has actually gone back home temporarily, but he should be arriving back in Waterdeep within the week, I believe.
Ooh. How's he feeling?
He didn't speak much. Now, King Melandrak, I believe, is indisposed, but he is in the city. Did you find the mask?
Yee.
No,
No, we didn't.
Oh,
What do you-
you did it?
Fuck do you mean?
Bastion had the mask. And then you had it, alright?
He had a mask, not the.
Did you lose the mask? Wait, what do you mean?
I'll pull it out and toss it to her.
With her old hand, she will manage to catch it. But she'll kind of look at it and goes, this looks like the dragon mask.
And looks like one to me.
Like I said, he had a mask, not the mask.
Are you referring to the completely assembled mask?
No, I'm saying it's a fake.
Oh, a fake? Are you sure?
Magic
What's
is
of
not reality.
what of the one who wrote us the letter? Did he come with you? Are you certain this is a fake?
Well, we pulled that off of his corpse.
Oh dear.
So and then asking the leader of that section, he said that was the mask that was sent to them by the cult on the carriage, and that man ran off with it. So if it's a fake, that means they were sent a fake to begin with.
We went through that stupid fucking maze for nothing?
It would seem so.
Not entirely
Fucking
sure.
balls.
I mean, at least you vaguely got a rematch with the blue dragon who shot you. Didn't get to kill it, but you got to kill his buddy.
I'm
And
the
we've been down
fucking
to numbers.
that blue bastard. He's got it fucking coming at this point.
But why would they send a blue dragon and a black dragon to recover a fake?
I believe it was more to kill you.
Yeah, but he kept screaming about the mask. Made it seem more legit.
Perhaps he wanted to keep the ruse up, or perhaps he wasn't let in on the fact that it was a fake mask. Regardless, she'll hand it off to a servant who walked up. We'll double check just to confirm it is actually fake, but yeah, I have no reason not to believe you. She kind of takes a seat now. Oh, dear. Just to add on to the problems.
But yeah, so for a quick summary for you. No survivors left. Dragon burnt most of the village that was nearby. We saved who we could. Killed one of 2 dragons.
Well, I guess all in all, any dragon dead just aids our cause even further, so thank you for that.
Yeah, the other one limped off pretty wounded. He probably won't do anything for a good while. He only has like 1 wing now. So if you see a 1-winged blue dragon, call Ragna.
His aim was kind of shit as well.
His name was kind of shit.
Aim? Sorry, you probably can't hear me well through the helmet.
I don't know. That sounds like a name for him.
Well, you all did arrive at an interesting time.
Oh,
Don't we?
Out of curiosity, do any of you have any contact with the Autumn Company? What was it, the Sabre or the General?
we haven't talked to them since we left, but we are planning on swinging by the barracks.
Okay. There's an ambassador from Faye who showed up a couple of days ago.
Hey, isn't that like... What's his name?
The Red Wizard?
Yeah, the annoying wizards we were killing.
She nods.
Josboro and Rathmodor.
She nods once more.
Huh.
That would be the one.
Did they say anything?
They wish to discuss the current dragon crisis.
Because if I remember right, Hasbro said he was exiled.
Well, then there might be some validity to what he has said. He came here as an ambassador, and they wish to discuss proceedings with the dragon crisis. It would appear they are interested in aiding us, although they want to see what we have to work with. They asked specifically for you lot.
Oh, that can't be good. Don't they know we're terrible in meetings?
That's what we try telling them.
Oh no.
Good boy, a fucking meeting of a bunch of wizards. Can't fucking wait.
It's a little more than just a bunch of wizards. In fact, it's kind of troublesome, but unfortunately, we could use their help if they're telling the truth, which I don't know if I believe them entirely.
Well, I guess we could attend a meeting with them and decide if they're gonna try to kill us. I doubt they could.
The ambassador sent wants to speak to you with haste. I could arrange it quickly today if you want, or I can hold off your arrival for tomorrow if you wish.
Nah, we can just get the meeting out of the way right now.
Very well.
After this.
I will send word to him that you are here.
So, should we meet him back here? Are we gonna wait here for him, or are you gonna send us to meet him somewhere else?
She's kind of tapping her finger and goes, "To be honest, I haven't fully decided on that count. Although I must say,
Just
Go
in,
ahead. Say that again.
we could have the meeting in the graveyard just in case, things get wacky.
She kind of chuckles at that. You want to meet a wizard of Thay in the graveyard.
Yeah.
You don't know much about Thay, do you?
No, I do, but even grounds for us.
No. I will hold this meeting at the castle.
Okay.
We'll have more guards stationed there, and in case something does go awry, we'll be able to step in and help.
Yeah, worst case. It can't be worse than a couple of dragons.
I hope you're right. Well, regardless, thank you. I will let the others know about the dragon, so I don't think you need to worry too much about another meeting. I will also, depending on how this works out, I will also let the others know that we might have Thay and allies, but I'm not holding my breath on that one.
So I guess if you're just going to summon him to the castle, we should just chill for the next little bit, wait for him to show up, right?
Yes, I will send word. Do you know where your whereabouts will be?
I just need to go visit a jeweler.
And after that?
I got no plans. I was planning on going to the barracks at the latest. I could come right back here.
If you all don't have too much, you can meet us at the castle ahead of time.
That'll work.
Very well. In a couple of hours, you can meet at the castle.
Alright.
He thanks you all again, and she'll also go. Oh, and I will arrange payment for the dragon head.
Yeah, we can worry about that after you have the meeting with the council.
She nods. Very well. I'll send word and round up those who are in Waterdeep currently and discuss what's going on. I'll have confirmation about the dragon mask as well, but again, I don't distrust your findings.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, it was real. The dragon was claiming it was real, but Urisk is the one who studied it while on our way back here, so...
He nods. Very well. Thank you all once again. Your efforts have been insurmountable. And enjoy the couple hours you have before the meeting. And she'll stand up and give you all a nod and then turn and walk off if no one else says anything.
Fun excuse to break that new table.
Let's go after one meeting.
Well, this is going to be awkward.
Are we serious about this talk of a bunch of stupid fucking wizards?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Fuck no.
It's okay. They likely won't notice the difference between you and Khan anyways.
What the fuck is that? What's that supposed to mean?
I know, horrifying fucking visage.
Alright. With that, you guys have a couple hours, so effectively you can do some quick shopping if that was the intent of the party. Otherwise, let me know what else you want to do.
Hey, Ragnar, during this meeting, would you mind helping me with my cloak? I could not seem to get the hang of the second one.
Man, I'm coming. I'm gonna go get fucked up.
If I come with you, will you help me?
No, I don't want to do any fucking work. I'm gonna get smashed. I'll do it later, but not tonight.
Fair enough.
Out of character, Patrick. Go grab some Brave for that meeting, though.
Yeah, I was planning on it. I also need to inform her I'm out of the deal with the devil, so the assassinations might be kind of off. I still kind of want to kill him, but it's not like a pressing matter now. My soul's not on the line.
I feel like we should at least kill them and give their souls to Serial Lady as kind of a recompense for breaking.
That's what I'm kind of thinking is kill them so she doesn't get pissy by the time we die, but like, it's not an pressing matter.
So you could probably have Lyriel take the contract so you don't gotta fucking spend the money. She might have that. She probably has that dough. Sad character. I did actually think of a really awesome assassination sequence, so I'm kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. So that's why I was thinking of still like doing it, just not like figuring out a new motivation for it, you know? Of just fuck that guy in particular.
I mean, he's got to go to stop the ritual anyway, so he's mission critical.
But yeah,
It's up to you guys if you want to go through the assassination. I don't care.
I mean, I'm down, but it's not my call, so.
I still want to at least pay for my assassination and get that taken care of. So Serial Lady's not busy.
Hey, if Ur still pays for his, maybe I'll talk to the Queen about picking up an assassination, see if it can convince them that it's necessary to stop the cult. Make them pick up the tab.
You say that like we can't afford it.
Hey, magic's still expensive. I'm a greedy bitch.
You guys can afford Asbro, but Raph was 8,000. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm a greedy bitch.
Yeah,
Could
and I've got 400.
a wizard make 8,000 gold? Definitely. Do I want to spend it? No.
Sorry, Dakota. I just saw your DM.
Oh, that's fine.
And if we ever go through the rest of the fights, I'll be a richer wizard or sorcerer.
But yeah, first things first, I was just going to head to a jeweler.
Alright.
Invite Urisker along if you wanted to go.
You go back to the one you are familiar with?
Hell yeah.
Cool. Alright, you make your way back to the store with the familiar halfling behind the counter, and he'll look up to all of you and just go, "Oh, you're back."
Yeah, we killed the dragon. Now we're here.
Alright, whatever. What do you want?
Need a big fancy diamond.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. How big are we talking here?
Real big. I'm getting married.
Okay. Just one?
Urisk, do you want one?
Yeah, I should probably. Yeah,
He wants
Probably
one.
pick mine up too. While we're here.
Combination wedding.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. And he'll fuck off.
Real fast, you take gold trade bars for payment, right?
Where's the trade from?
Alders.
Yes, I take that.
Dope.
Okay.
I don't have liquid cash. I have bars.
What's liquid cash?
Fucking bars, dude.
Was that like a potion?
Yeah.
no, it's when you melt gold down.
That seems annoying.
It is, and dangerous.
Okay. Okay, so he will walk out and he will set two pretty large diamonds on the table, and he goes, "These two are the absolute best diamonds I have. They are both 20-carat diamonds."
Looking at it, does it look sufficient for the ritual?
It's one fucking sexy diamond.
I
So
know.
yeah.
Alright, how much?
For both of them, it'll be 4,000 gold.
Alright, dudes, how much cash you got?
Not quite $4,000.
Oh yeah, technically it'd be $2,000 a piece. What you got in cash?
Think you could do 30 or 3,000 since we're frequently buying big things from you?
Do you have 3,000 on you?
I don't think I've got 3,000 total.
How, like, out of character, how much do you have?
Oh no, actually, out of character, I've got 13,500.
You've got 13,500?
Yeah.
Wait, 13,000 or 1,300?
According to D&D Beyond, 13,500.
When the actual fuck?
Because I've got 405 platinum, 1,900 gold, and 250,000 copper, and 50,000 silver.
So I guess Urix has just been carrying everyone's money.
I
that's
spend
just mine.
all the fucking time.
Huh. Wild.
I just don't spend that much.
So the halfling's just kind of tapping his fingers now on the table, waiting.
But yeah, something like,
So
you're
character, yeah, we can, huh? What, Patrick?
I said, so I was just in character, like, so yeah, what you got on you?
I mean, I've got the 1,500 to cover my half of the 3,000 if he wants to do that for both.
Let me see what I got.
Do you have 1,500?
Out of character, I have... Let me look, because I have 7 gold trade bars, which I believe are 100 each. I don't have the notepad with me. You'll have to remind me, Cooter.
Yeah, no, it's on good age.
And then I have... Yeah, I don't have liquid cash. I have 700 in gold trade bars and 1,000 in gems. So I'll mention that in character to Urisk. Like, yes and no. Depends on if he'll take trade. You take trade in gems too?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 1,500.
Alright, both of you persuasion.
I'm gonna do it with advantage. I think I can.
Good, because I'm not very persuasive, usually. Hey, it wasn't bad.
Damn. Wasted my advantage.
Alright, sorry about that. I was getting the door. Alright, so let's see, 16, 15. So he just looks at both of you and he goes, Fine. Yeah, I'd take your 3,000. Give me the gem so I can look at them.
Yeah, I'll hand him the 7 gold trade bars, and then I have 4 of the diamond fragments, and then I have, it just says miscellaneous jade, opal, and some other stuff that we put down as worth 500.
So he's going to inspect each of the gems.
I don't know how
Yeah,
much diamond fragments are worth, but I'll put them down there.
he'll also inspect the fragments and then be like, well, the fragments could be used to set in place some smaller jewelry, but... And you? He looks over the risk. Do you have actual cash?
Yep. And I'll hand him 1,500 gold pieces.
Very well. I can accept this. This all looks good enough. And, he slides over the 2 diamonds. I don't have any more diamonds of this size, so don't get married anymore.
Hopefully I don't get divorced.
Huh. Yeah. Divorce.
So, anyways, I don't have too much more for an upfront payment, but I am supposed to get paid by the queen later. So, could I put in an order early for, I just want a fancy hourglass. Would you be able to do that for me, or should I go somewhere else? Like, point me in a direction.
When you say fancy hourglass, what do you mean exactly? The design, or if it's embroidered, what do you...
I just kind of want it, like, embroidered, ornate. Just not any basic hourglass, you know?
I would recommend you go check a general store of some kind that sells knickknacks like that. I don't have something like that here.
Hey, just thought I'd ask. Thank you!
Yeah, you're welcome. Feel free to come back.
Will do. And then grab my diamond and fuck off.
So, you guys got your diamonds. You definitely still have time to hit up a general store if you want.
No. I was going to contact the vampire. Because if I remember correctly, me and Bastion had a meeting with the Tinkerer dude in the underground.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to go talk to that guy. And then on our way to the meeting, I was going to pick up Sabre.
Alright, so
So essentially, I was going to talk to the vampire, schedule the meeting with the Tinkerer, and then walk to the barracks.
are you going to the graveyard?
I'm just going to call him on the card.
You'll call them, and on the other line, you'll hear hello.
Hey, we're back in town. If I remember, I was supposed to talk to your friend who makes things.
Yes. I believe I remember that. You can see him whenever. You know the way, correct?
Yeah, through the sewer system, right?
Yes. Through the sewer. Be careful, it's wet down there.
Yep, no problem. Just thought I'd also let you know we're back in town. Might send Bastion over for some games of tic-tac-toe if you're ready tonight. Oh, and a new friend who's a tic-tac-toe champion.
Champion.
So he says. I haven't played him personally.
Very well.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna walk to the barracks.
Alright, so you'll make your way to the barracks. Bastion, I assume you've been tagging along with them, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Just talking to Can.
Yes, there's been many bugs outside. So, Ragnar, did you go off to a bar of some kind?
The bar we always go to, beginning the debauchery.
Cool. Very cool. When you get there, you'll see Joman in there.
Hi, Dwarfman. Good. I didn't have to come grab you.
Yeah, he turns around and he goes, "Hey, welcome back. Ragnar was beginning to wonder if you'd ever make it back."
Are you fucking kidding me? I punched the prick right through the eye, crushed his fucking brains in.
I have no doubt. Why don't you come here? I'll buy you a drink.
Let's fucking do it.
Alright. Right, I found your drinking buddy. So, you boys will head up towards the Autumn Company headquarters and you'll kind of walk on in. You don't run into anyone you see, and then you walk up, see the front desk lady. She'll look like, "Oh, hello. Are you here to see someone in particular?"
Looking for Sabre. Possibly.
Right. She just got back, actually. I can go see if she's ready to talk with all of you.
Perfect.
She will stand up and walk off.
I'll just kind of chill, vibe in the office.
Did your boy come in with you?
100%.
Okay. I was about to say, because basically, unless you specify, he will always be next to you.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I figured like he's just attached to my hip until I tell him not to be.
Yeah. And he does not sit. He stands.
Same views.
You hear the sound of Wallace berating some men outside.
Whoop. This could be interesting.
Yes, Lydia.
Wait, you
No, it's Khan. I didn't actually name him Lydia.
I thought the same thing.
I'll be right back.
Just like I got in trouble with Wallace, Dakota got in trouble. It's now that Dakota can hear me, and now I'm getting in even more trouble for making that joke.
I get the feeling now that you have that big prick with you. Like you got some like energy, like a kid getting bullied at school, bringing his older brother, older cousin to fuck up the bully.
100%, that's the fucking vibe right now. It's out of character. I don't know if you know how big bad these Abishires get, but oh boy.
I took a brief gander at them. They're lesser devils, but they're still fucking devils.
Yeah, the red ones are like literal adult dragon level. They actually control adult dragons.
Man.
So it's 100% Big Brother, like, I can't fuck with me now. My underwear won't be pulled up this time.
Should just hit on his back and just like projected your voice from him. Make Wallace think you somehow
Dude,
grew
I
up.
need to learn invisibility so I can literally just ride him. And then
back.
people I got bigger.
It was
Actually, no invisibility.
It was a fat spider.
Oh,
You didn't kill it, you fucker, did you?
I did.
You fucker.
It was just a wolf spider, alright?
They're bros. They don't cause no trouble.
I already have many other spiders living here. That one I don't have tolerance for.
doesn't
I
pay rent.
had, on the topic of spiders, I had a jumping spider living in our bathroom. I named him Gilbert. Gilbert disappeared. I don't know where he went.
I got a little guy, bright orange and silver. I was in the bathroom one day and he just like hung off the ceiling, just like kind of staring at me. I just put my hand up, he fucking landed on it. He basically used me for transportation to get to his favorite wall. But he's still behind one of my posters right now. That's his new home. But yeah,
Nice. I have 2 orb weavers on our front porch.
oh, lucky fucker.
Right though, the one on the window named Jack, and I don't have a name for the smaller one yet.
Are they yellow garden?
Oh yeah, cool. Is that like the normal yellow and black stripes?
Yeah, the big yellow and black ones.
Yes. They're both young. One of them's real small. The other one is still growing, but he's much bigger.
Make the best webs.
Dude, right? They're so cool. I really wish I knew where my jump spider went. I think he just went off and died somewhere, which kind of makes me sad. But
Oh, they got so many hidey holes. I always assume they're just in one of their various hidey holes when I don't see them.
But anyways, yeah.
So yeah, turn around.
Oh, you turn around?
Well, like, because I heard him outside, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting for the front door to open.
Well, lucky for you, it doesn't, because by the time anything happens, the lady will come walking out, and Sabre will be followed into.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back, and new friend,
Yeah, his name's Khan. Great dude.
Khan. Nice to meet you. Hold the hand out.
He looks down at it, and then he reaches his long arm out to shake. But he doesn't say a word.
So, Khan, how did you come into their company?
He shifts and looks down to Yi.
I imagine there's a really detailed story regarding that.
You want the short
Yeah.
version?
Summoning.
Oh, okay. I'll say no more.
It's okay, though. He's not a bad one.
He looks back towards Sabre.
I'm just going to assume so. He doesn't seem hostile at the moment. But regardless, your timing is actually quite impeccable. I just got back from my trip, so I am assuming the mission went well?
Killed the dragon, found a mask. Urs said upon investigating it was fake, so unlucky there.
Damn. But, what was it, the blue dragon? Did you manage to take him out?
I blew off his wing, and he flew away on the remnants of that one and the other wing. Killed the black dragon, though.
Oh, there was 2 dragons.
2 dragons. They're doubling up these days.
I must be taking it quite serious, but you got the second dragon.
Yeah, we gave his head to the queen.
Oh, I'm sure she loved it. Well then, so since it seems you have already spoken with Lariel, what is the agenda now?
Apparently, there's an ambassador from Thay wanting to talk to us.
Ambassador from Thay. Pretty far away from their home.
So, since we're the literal worst people in the world to be in a meeting,
Understood.
I was hoping to borrow you.
Well, I'm certainly no expert on Thay, nor the kind of magic they practice, but, I mean, diplomacy is diplomacy when you get down to it.
If I remember correctly, they're more of my kind of wizards.
Well, I will... Though I don't really have a attaché on them, but I'll do what I can. I make no promises.
As you're talking, Kilestra will walk in and be like, Sabre, I know you have only been Oh, hello. I see you all have returned.
Hi!
Hello, Yi. And, who's this?
His name's Khan.
Doesn't
He's
seem
our
to
new
speak much.
Kilestra walks up, gets very close to him, examines him up and down. She kind of taps on his armor, which he twitches but doesn't react violently, and goes, "What's under this suit of metal?
Nothing you want to know about?
Is he... never mind." And she'll take a step back. Sabre, it's, I had some menial task for you, but, with them back, I am curious. Did you have another task for us? She says to Yi.
We have a meeting with some ambassadors from Thay. I was hoping to borrow Sabre since she can speak to nobles properly, unlike the rest of us.
The general is currently disposed with other things, and, well, I don't think it's much of an issue. I can have Wallace take care of it. So, yes, Sabre, if you don't mind, could you accompany them?
I'm sorry, accompany her?
Accompany.
Yes. Yes, she will.
Ah, wonderful. It was lovely to see you all again, and I will let Wallace know that you have all arrived so he can say hello. And she'll turn around.
Have a lovely day.
She'll turn around and walk out.
I'm gonna look at Sabre and I'm like, let's go before Wallace comes to say hello.
Oh, you sure you don't want to introduce him to your new friend?
Like I said,
much
he's
want to introduce him to our new friend.
great dude. But, I'm not looking forward to that conversation. Oh, but Sabre, good news.
Hmm.
Off the hook for my soul. No more contract with demons.
Okay, so do you wish to cancel the contract?
Not quite yet. I'm gonna try to get the queen to foot the bill because I still want him dead.
Okay, we can bring that up because I've been actually planning out possible assassination scenarios. I think we can work well with. Unfortunately, one of my ideas came with the dragon mask, but if it is a fake, that might put a hole in that. But yes, I've been preparing for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the queen to foot the bill. Since my soul's not on the line, I'm a little less urgent on it, but I still think he's somebody who we should deal with.
I agree, but we're certainly not going to take that risk for free.
Well, yeah, just because my soul's not on the line, I also did technically make a deal. So, just for precautionary sake,
And Urisk, are you off the hook as well?
I'm, but still want to go through with it.
Okay, well. Unfortunately, though, if we're going to do it, it's probably going to need to be in a package deal because I doubt they're going to be separated from one another.
Yeah, no, so I'm just going to see how much I can get the queen to foot the bill for me.
Please do so. Well, I will. I mean, it's still sitting on my desk, so it will remain there.
But yeah, just the update of we're less terrible people.
Well then, so when does this meeting begin?
Oh, like, real soon.
Okay, well, you sure you don't want to say hi to Wallace?
Oh, God, no.
Very well, then I guess, I guess
God,
I'm ready.
whatever God he believes in, no.
Storm.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I am prepared. I'm prepared for whatever it is we're about to face, so I guess we can be on our way.
Well, look off to the castle then.
When you're leaving, you see Wallace walking up to greet all of them.
He gets a big wave from the wrist.
He walks up and he goes, "Oh, hello, ma'am," and he looks over to the group. "Welcome back." And then he sees Khan exiting. "And welcome back." He looks down to Yi. "One of
Hey,
yours." Who said? Did you say Wally? Who said Wally?
Wally.
His lip twitches when you say that.
Oh, apologies. I thought your name was Wallace this whole time.
No, it's Wallace, but Wally can be short.
Oh, my bad, Wally.
He walks, now ignoring the words, walks over to also the hulking being in metal armor and goes, "And what are you? Some kind of abomination?" He
It's not an
says,
abomination at all.
looking at its physical body structure, and the wings, which are tucked around his back but are still visible. He goes, he looks to you, Yi, and goes, "What did you do?"
He is a draconic emissary.
Alright.
That is not a lie.
Kinda. He's not rolling insight.
I know. More talking to myself with that, gotta make sure.
Hmm. That is, why is it not showing the roll? God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, whatever. He got a 17 on a religion check. Which he will kind of lean back and he'll cross his arms while putting his hand on his chin, observing. Would you say? Did you give him a name?
Con.
Alright. Khan just kind of looks back at him but doesn't say a word. A draconic emissary. His eye twitches. I see.
Yeah, he's not an abomination.
No. He is not. He looks to Sabre and he goes, "Ma'am, there's a small trip I need to make. I can talk to you about it after whatever it is you have to do with them in the city."
That's fine. I do believe Captain Helestra wished to speak with you on a matter.
I will find her. I'm surprised she didn't find me. He nods. He looks everywhere and goes, "It was nice seeing all of you again."
Oh, Wallace, before we go, I just feel like it's my duty to give you fair warning. So, wizards we're going to have a meeting with are more, my kind of wizards, so there might be a lot of them, if they agree to an alliance, there might be some of them running around. Please don't smite them.
He's referring to the Red Wizards of Thay. Apparently they have brought an emissary here. That's why I'm joining them.
Where he was upset, he is now absolutely disgusted. And he looks down to Yi and he goes, "Red Wizards of Thay."
Yeah, they apparently don't agree with the current doings of the dragon cult and are extending a hand.
He then looks to Sabre and goes, "You would be very wise not to trust them and take whatever they say with a grain of salt."
Duly noted. I'm very curious to see what they have to say.
My guess is if it's an actual emissary, they will most likely want to speak with you on their own terms.
Well, we'll see what they wish to offer. But if the price is too high, well, they can kindly go fuck themselves.
Very well then. He'll kind of give a salute to Sabre and then he'll go, I'll hunt down Hilistra, and if you get back, I may not be here, he says, looking at Yi.
It's always a pleasure to see you. Good to see you're healthy. And have a good day, and I'm going to quickly try to walk out.
And easily keeping up with your quick pace, Khan just walks behind you.
And I'll just give Wallace a slap on the shoulder and be like, well, till next time, Sergeant. And I'm just going to say this is a perfect time for Bray to show off her new mobile feat, which now increases her movement speed to 50, so she just immediately catches right up with them.
Power stand.
He nods to you, Risk, as he walks back.
And I'm just going to whisper in Draconic to come, like, it's super holy, man. Kind of not my biggest fan.
He looks down to you, and he telepathically speaks to you and goes, I am aware. He seems to have an intention to kill you.
Yeah. Fortunately, we're at this fun, awkward coexistence.
It seems your coexistence may not last much longer.
If it comes down to me and him, I think I can take him.
With me at your side, it should not be much of a problem.
See? So, you know, as long as he doesn't do anything, we won't do anything kind of thing.
And Khan just kind of physically nods at that while walking.
Speed walk into the castle.
Yeah.
Those two are hilarious together.
Seems like a race.
Oh no.
Everybody's going faster.
Not a risk, he's just walking.
Without your magic bullshit, Keegan, like, what is your normal movement speed?
Mine's just like base walking speed is 75 feet.
Without the magical shit?
Yeah, without doing dash or anything. It's just a little box where it says walking speed. It's 75.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just monk plus
Yeah.
feet, right?
Yeah, walking speed 75. Yeah. Monk and then some feet. Woo!
So when you are walking towards the castle, for basically, you know, Khan hasn't spoken up much, but this is also the first time Sabre hears him talk, but he will speak up and go, the citizens seem to whisper and talk of each one of you under varying lights.
Understandably so. I
What did they say
think
about me?
we're decently liked, but we do scare most everybody around here.
Many of them seem to be calling Bastion the demon of the wind.
Oh,
That is so beautiful.
Well, you guys are actually getting quite the reputation, I see.
have you heard Bastion running through the alleys?
Yes, I have.
It's
You know what?
euphoric.
But yeah, we make ourselves known when we're in an area.
There is, he says, kind of looking around at people, inspiration, but a large degree of intimidation.
That's where we try to find our balance.
Oh, Yi, while we're walking, out of iridescence of Wallace, do you mind telling me who this man is, if it is a man?
You remember that wand?
Yeah, you remember my wand?
The glowing red demonic looking wand, yes.
Yeah,
That's what was inside your wand?
yeah. He is an emissary of my personal god. and he's here to help me.
Okay, Khan, if I may be so bold, what exactly are you?
He doesn't immediately answer, and he kind of looks down to you, Yi.
I'll telepathically be like, you can decide if you want to announce yourself. She is trustworthy.
He then looks back to Sabre as you are all walking in and goes, "My name, as you know, is Khan, and I am a black Abishai into the service of No. And now, Yi is my master."
Can I roll religion to see if I know what an Abishai is?
Sure.
'Cause it doesn't really fall into Sabre's demonic knowledge.
Out of character, did Wallace understand what he is? Or will I find out next
Give
time?
me an insight check, and I can give you an answer to that.
Fair enough.
Wow, nice. Sabre actually will know. I guess I'll say for her, it's a very vague knowledge. But Abishais are basically kind of universally known, for those who know what an Abishai is, as a servant or follower, or sometimes even known as a jailer of Tiamat. And the rest of like the info about them is a little not quite Sabre's area of expertise. But since hanging around Yi, Sabre knows that, you know, Yi worships Null, and Null is a dragon. It's safe to assume that this one just doesn't work for Tiamat, but works for Null, and Abishais are well known of being cruel, malicious, and dangerous.
Well, once hearing the words Abishai, she'll take her a second, but then she'll realize what it is. She'll look at Yi and be like, "How did you manage that powerful of an ally?"
I'm gonna be honest, not sure. I've been a faithful servant, and I'm being blessed.
I would say so, and I'm assuming since he's traveling with us, he is not at all loyal to Tiamat.
Nope. Null ain't Tiamat's biggest fan. So,
No.
the opposite side of the spectrum.
Well, Khan, I fully admit I don't know too much about your kind. My knowledge falls more into the demonic sphere, but from what I do know of your kind, quite powerful and menacing.
He doesn't really take her words as like a compliment or anything, and just kind of goes, "Who I was once before. I worship Null myself, and through my excursions, I was granted this gift by Null, so I may serve him internally." And that's all he says on the matter.
Pretty good reward.
As long as he is on our side, and I welcome his presence, and I apologize if I seemed ruined with my line of questioning. I was just curious.
He just goes, "I care little for words, but I do not disdain them."
Fair enough.
And with that, you guys will make it to the castle.
So with my
And
20, I understand if Wallace recognized him.
Yes. Wallace can very clearly sniff out what the fuck's going on here.
Okay, yeah, making sure.
And I guess since with that 20 insight, whatever his little trip is, it has probably something to do with you and your new Abishai.
Oh, 100%.
So, with that,
It's fine.
Crusade time.
oh, neither confirm nor deny those words.
Stay useful. Stay useful.
went to the shop. He went to the temple to buy extra holy water and bless his sword.
He just comes back with this extremely powerful artifact. It's like, all right, fucker.
It's the armor just emanates Sabaton in the air.
Anyways, to the castle.
Honestly, the final boss isn't gonna be fucking Tiamat. It's gonna be Wallace just decked out in artifacts and magical items.
Dude, I can't wait for me to actually like finish the ritual and then Wallace just to roll up on me. That will be the final showdown.
Alright, so when you guys show up at the castle, the guards immediately recognize you, open up the gates. A couple of them will come out to greet all of you and lead you in the castle. So making your way into the castle, Loria will see all of you and walk over and greet you all. Welcome. So your ambassador from Thay is here and waiting for all of you.
They gave me the brief rundown. Can I at least have this man's name and do you? I don't know how much you've spoken with him, but what does his demeanor seem like?
His name is Neilmech. Are you familiar with Thayans at all?
Not particularly, no.
Well, typically they're all very cruel, sinister, and every words they speak have double meaning. He isn't different.
Let me get this straight. They're highly narcissistic, very evil, no moral compass, and like to play little games with one another.
Essentially.
Sounds familiar. I'll be fine.
She says, looking at Sabray. Oh yes, that does make sense. I don't know why I was worried. Sorry.
I didn't know if she was talking about me or her family.
With that, she'll lead you guys through the castle and be like, he is just up in this room. Now, she turns around. I was told not to be part of this meeting, but I will be nearby in case you do need me. I'll have guards stationed outside, but despite the power of the Thay, I have no doubt in my mind that all of you would be able to handle one Thayan wizard, so.
Yeah, it's cool. I got counterspell ready.
With that said, he hasn't been openly hostile to us, so, and we did interrogate him even under a zone of truth. But again, he could be speaking double-edged words here, so it's very easy to get around such spells. Now then, I'll leave it all to you. Good luck.
Okay, Dakota, can you spell out that name for me?
Yeah, I'll copy-paste it, see if it doesn't paste really weird like it does sometimes. Cool, it did not. That would be his name spelled out.
Okay. Nal
I'm a lich.
Nailmich. I'm a lich.
Ilmic. I'll just call him Nai. Ilmic. Okay. Ah, shit.
Alright, so you guys gonna head in?
Yep, let's do it.
Charge.
Alright, you guys will walk into the room to which you will see a red-robed, bald-looking man who's very pale, and he turns to all of you and goes, at long last, I have been waiting for some time.
Ilmic, it's a pleasure.
He kind of bows and goes, a drow, that's most surprising.
Well, as far as kilometers go, I am closer to home than you are, so I don't see it as that strange.
He smiles at that and goes, you are most correct. And your name?
My name is Sabre Millarn.
Lovely name, Sabre. And then he looks to everyone else, and he kind of walks with his robes covering his feet. It almost looks like he's gliding over towards all of you. And he eyeballs everyone, and he goes, You, pointing to you, Patrick, must be you, correct?
Yeah, nice to meet you. And I'll reach out my hand.
He will also reach out his very bony, pale white hand and kind of shake it. And then he will look over to Urisk and go, And you must be Urisk? Or perhaps Ragnar?
Something like that.
He
The,
smiles.
the barbarian will not be joining us. I believe she is probably most likely at the tavern enjoying drink.
Oh, he says, looking over to Bastion and Khan. Neither one of these are the barbarian.
No.
Fascinating.
Nay.
Then which one of you is Bastion?
That would be me.
He will reach his hand out to shake it.
I'll shake it.
He smiles very greatly when you do that, and then he will retract his scrawny hand. I think a good way to describe how this guy looks is fucking Emperor Palpatine.
Like, this is old and, like,
oh yeah, old,
decrepit.
decrepit, bald hair. He's super fucking scrawny.
Well, then he has to refer to you as my little friend.
Fuck, now I want to do that.
Yeah, go all out. Fuck.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Retcon. So he will kind of take a step back, and then he'll look at all of you, and then go. So, where? If Ragnar's not here, what is? He points towards Khan. Him.
He is my brand new associate. His name is Khan. He doesn't talk that much.
He looks him up and down and goes, There is an odd, familiar stance in him. And he looks down to you. Is he a summon?
Yeah. You could say that.
He's gonna make a quick check. An Abishai, no doubt.
Oh, you know your stuff.
He kind of takes a step back and goes, I am well versed in the rulings of Tiamat. No.
Wrong one.
Just when I was beginning to think things wouldn't get more interesting. Tell me, what is he then?
Oh, well, I'm a worshipper of Null.
He smiles great and widely, sinisterly, as he looks down to you and goes, Interesting.
And he is my associate in that nature.
Yes, I thought I smelled the death on all of you. Now, he says, taking a step back. I'm sure you are all wondering why you were called here.
I'm just gonna look at Sabre.
Certainly, yes.
He his smile kind of dampens a little when Sabre talks. Visibly for Yi, who was like looking to her for I guess leading the conversation. But he continues and goes, I have been summoned to invite all of you to our wonderful home.
If I may ask, for what purposes?
His smile completely fades and goes, You are aware of the traitorous exiles that are working for the coat.
Oh, we're very aware of them.
These exiles will be dealt with most harshly, and we wish to aid you in your thwarts against Tiamat.
I understand your animosity towards the exiles, as you call them, but what precisely is your grief against Tiamat?
That is not for me to discuss.
He doesn't have unlimited power.
So, as far as... So this meeting, do you wish them to go to Thay? You would discuss formally what this alliance may hold?
His smile kind of returns and goes, yes, yes. You return with me to Thay, and we will discuss all proceedings there.
If I may ask, how are we planning on getting there?
Thay is quite a great distance away.
You need not worry. I am capable of taking us all there with a simple spell.
Oh, you can cast teleport. Cool.
Of course. Of course.
That's kind of what I was prodding for, because I really didn't want to go the long way.
Oh, you need not walk. I will get us there the same way I arrived here.
Well, who exactly are we going to meet, though? If I understand it correctly, I don't know if you would refer to him as King, Emperor, High Mage, but I don't know his name, but I believe it's a Lich, correct?
A lich.
He smiles at that and goes, you seem well informed, Miss Bray.
It just so happens that I have taken keen interest in your exiles, and I've been doing a bit of research on Thay, and, well, I kind of got a basic rundown, nothing detailed, of kind of the geopolitical situation there.
He smiles once more. His smile widens and goes, is an enemy who knows of one's way of living, political structure, is a very valuable ally.
I'm going to pull on Sabray's cloak a little bit and just go, I want to meet the lich.
Calm yourself. Okay, so let's talk schedule here. So I assume it would not take you long to create this portal, this teleportation to your land.
He nods.
And how long are we expected to be there?
He excuse me. So he goes, that entirely depends on all of you. If you impress our eternal master, he will offer your aid.
What aid are we talking about? Manpower? Or something more on the arcane variety?
He holds his hand up and goes, his smile disappears once more and goes, I cannot talk for our master. He will speak with you of the details. I am merely here to offer the invitation, assuming you take it.
Give us a moment to discuss it, and we'll come right back and give you our answer. Will that work for you?
His smile returns and goes, oh my god. Of course.
Very well, we'll return shortly. Yee, let's go into the other room and have a quick chat.
Okay. Real fast before we go. if we are to leave with you, would you be okay with making a quick pit stop?
Quick pick.
He's intrigued by this and goes, and what do you mean by that?
Well, if you guys are the kind of people I think you are, I have something I've been working on I wanted to get some advice about, so I wanted to bring it with.
And where is this stop?
Castle in the sky. I can open a portal up there if you want, and we can teleport from there.
Persuasion. With disadvantage.
Damn. Six.
He just kind of. I will decline your offer, little one.
Okay, fine. What if I explained it to you? You think you could give me advice later?
Perhaps.
Okay, cool. All right, so break.
Let's have a quick discussion. And I assume, I don't know. I guess we'll go into the next room over.
Sure. He will stay there.
Okay, so this changes things quite a bit. He wants to take us to his land, which, if you don't know, is thousands of miles away from the Sword Coast.
Yeah, I want to go.
I know you want to go, but what guarantees do we have to return?
I mean, I can teleport us out if worst case worst.
You're talking full teleport, not that little dimension door of yours.
Yeah, I have a teleport scroll. I was planning on using it to kill the wizards, but if we're gonna die, might as well use it then, right?
Well, upon my return, the last thing I was expecting is a trip to Thay, but man.
Yeah, I want to go.
Okay, Yi, I need your guarantee that if things do not go well, you can get us out there quickly.
Yep, I have a full teleport scroll. I can teleport us anywhere in the world as long as I have a basic idea of it, and I'm pretty sure I could scry on L'Oreal real fast and teleport us right to her.
I don't need maybes. I need guarantees.
I can guarantee get us out of the building or out of Thay.
Bashan, Urisk, your opinions?
I'm game to go. I trust his ability to get us out of there.
Bashan.
He's yet to fail in what he wants to do, so I trust him.
And I will say, Khan speaks up and goes, it has been long since my blade has felt the blood of the Thanes.
I am not gonna lie, Yi, if you did not have your large friend here, I would advise this would be a foolish endeavor, but with him backing us up, we have a lot of security.
I really wanted to bring Hugger. But I guess I'll leave him on the castle.
Well then, if everybody else in the group is fine with it,
We should probably go grab Ragnar.
I would agree, though I would keep her more in the function of a bodyguard and not an actual, any diplomatic position.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about how drunk she is, if she's gonna pick a fight right away. Or if she's drunk enough, she'll just sleep it off for a bit.
Well, worst case scenario, if she gets too belligerent, Khan, can you subdue her?
He goes, it would be my pleasure.
If she's not drunk enough yet to be nice and quiet, I doubt something, but she'll enjoy it.
Okay, so, Bastion.
Alright. So yes, Bastion, if you could go grab Ragna, Uriski, is there anything you need to grab? Other than your disgusting flesh golem?
No. Because I don't think he'll let me go grab the Helmed Horror either.
well, you don't have the help door anymore.
Don't?
Remember?
What happened to it?
God, didn't it got taken, didn't it? I mean, after that whole shenanigans with it like going out on its own.
No, Hogger was the one who went out on his own. Helm Tor hasn't left.
I swear to God, like, because you were arguing with Sabray about like going to examine it because the inspector and all of his men found it, and I advised against that.
Oh yeah, so
It's in the castle you're in right now.
I actually forgot about that. I don't have a Helm Tor anymore. I need to get that back.
Well, then, we will return to the room, inform him that we agree to his terms for the time being. I will need to return back to my company and form my chain of command of what I'll be doing, but I should be able to return shortly. Then I guess we can make the trip then.
Are you sure I can't pick up my flesh golem?
How exactly would you go about doing that, Yi?
We teleport up to the castle, I get on top of him, we all teleport out, and then I ride him like a combat horse.
So this teleport scroll of yours has multiple uses?
Well, no, I meant he could grab it. I can teleport us up to the castle personally. I don't need the scroll for that.
It honestly seems like more trouble than it's worth. Even so, where are you going to hide them once you bring them back to Waterdeep?
What do you mean? I meant teleport us with the wizard who's going to teleport us. How?
And he didn't seem too keen on that.
No.
Exactly. So, I am sure you will get plenty of opportunities to impress upon them how your skill of magic, but I think we just need to let the leave the flesh golem behind.
Fine, but yeah, I'll start walking back out.
And yeah, well, I guess we'll return to the room now.
He turns around with a smile on his face as you all walk in.
We have agreed to your terms. Bastion is going to get Ragna to join us. I am going to return back to my chain of command because I was given little notice of this meeting, so unfortunately I'm not entirely prepared for it, but I shall return shortly if that will be to your liking.
Yes, I will do just fine.
Very well, then I will try to be back here as soon as possible, but it'll probably take me about 15-20 minutes, give or take. But
He holds his hand up and kind of waves it and goes, "Take as much time as you need, as long as we are gone by the following morning."
very well, then I shall return shortly.
I'm planning on just chilling here.
In the room with him?
Yeah.
Got some wizard talk.
It's a fucking wizard talk. Alright. That wizard talk might be a whole can of worms. So, honestly, this might be a great place to stop. I will say this, though. Bastion. Tonight. Did you still want to do the thing?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'll tell you what, we'll do that next session, but be sure to remind me about that, because it's very possible I could forget.
And I'll send Khan out to meet Bastion and our friend for a tic-tac-toe competition.
Okay.
I assume I'm also going to take Khan with me to go get Ragna.
Yeah, that's fine. So when Bastion goes to get Ragnar, I'll excuse Khan and ask him to maybe follow Bastion.
Khan is visibly upset by this order, and he even asks if you're sure that's what you want.
In worst case, I'll be to you in a matter of moments. If you're needed, I can get a hold of you like that, and I'll be right on top of you. I just figured, go play some tic-tac-toe.
Khan just goes, "If that is what you wish."
It'll make Bastion happy, and he's a good friend.
I'll keep him safe for you, Con.
He nods, turns, and walks out of the room. And then the wizard looks to Urus and goes, I'm sure we have much to discuss. And then he looks to Yi and goes, my little friend. And that's what we're in this session here. So, fucking Pog